everybody, I'm Amy from BodyFit by Amy, and this is your mini band sweat workout. This is day 21 of your sweat challenge. In this workout, we will get full body strength and cardio using your mini loop bands. If you don't have a band, no worries. You can still do this workout with just body weight. We'll be alternating from some strength rounds into some sweat rounds, focusing on getting those muscles working and getting your heart pumping. I'll give you lots of options to be where you are today. All you need for this workout are your bands and a mat. Are you ready? Let's do it. Let's start just by getting a quick dynamic warm-up, just some movement prep to get the blood flowing, get the muscles warm, get everything ready to go. Let's roll through those shoulders. I want you to try to release that tension in your muscles. Maybe you're like me, you're sore from a workout yesterday or the day before. Maybe you're just holding a little tension in those shoulders, in your upper back, in your neck, whatever it is, in your hips. Let's open it up right here. Big arms right through here. Whatever it is, try to let it go, release it. We're gonna get that mobility because once we add the band in, we will be creating that tightness on purpose, but hopefully the good kind of tension, right? So let's release that stress right through here. Open it up wide, flat back down, and round it up. Big open, flat back down, and round it up. Two more like that, over and under, flat, and one more. Yes, hold it here, roll those shoulders. Pressing out gently on the inner thighs. So working with the band today, so resistance is a little bit of a different beast, right? We feel it all the way through. Let's take it right here. Let's reach those hands down. Let's bring it up through here. So a little pull down. It's a hinge and then a pull down. So resistance, harder than it looks, right? In a good way. Using the resistance instead of weight. Still making our muscles work really hard against the tension. Time under tension we talk about with strength training. We're just getting that with resistance versus weight today. Let's get one more. And breathe right here. We're just gonna lunge it down right through here. Open it up. So you don't have to get super deep. I just want you to open the knees and open the chest and shoulders, right? Trying to get that mobility. So if you're able to really pull those elbows behind and together, right here, yes, breathe, one more, hold it here. If you need to, hand on the wall. If you're able, drop it forward, drop that knee right through here. So this leg is here. If you wanna drop it down and lean forward just a bit, open up that hip. If you need to stay up top, you can do that as well. Reach that arm up, reach through, and up, through, and up. Good, step it back into that plank if that is right for you. Otherwise, stay up top or drop to the knees. Let's take a little child's pose. Everybody into child's pose. Then back up to plank if that's good for you. Or child's pose, back up to all fours. Either one. Take a child's pose, back to plank. One more. Back to plank. Let's step the other foot forward, right? So we're gonna drop the knee, lean into it, then take that top arm up, reach under and up, under and up. One more time if you're able to get back to that plank, up to you. This time let's go down dog, back to plank. If that's not right for you, you can go back to that child's pose or you can go down dog to knees. Reach it up, lengthen through the back, through the hamstrings, and one more. And let's walk our hands back or whatever you need to come all the way up. Woo! Feeling good and ready, right? Tap it out, reach across. Let's get that heart rate up. All right, so like a lot of our other sweat workouts with sweat in the title, let's reach it over our head, right? We are going to be getting a strength round using our bands, so a little bit more of that back to basics like we do with bands, and let's bring them up right here. And then immediately followed by a sweat round. In order to keep it without having to switch the bands a lot, we're gonna have some little mini blocks, mini circuits where we have 3 or 4 exercises for lower body, couple for core, couple for upper body before that, where we will have the strength round immediately followed by the sweat round. 40 seconds strength, followed by 40 seconds sweat. So heart rate's gonna go up and down, the muscles are gonna burn the whole time. I promise I'm gonna give you options, and I promise we're gonna leave feeling better than when we started. Go ahead and grab a band. We're starting with lower body, so you can probably grab one of your thicker bands. It's totally up to you. Let's start it mid-calf. So step into that band. Watch me first. We're gonna start with that just side step squat in 3, 2, 1. So you're stepping out and you're squatting, you're bringing it up. All we got is 40 seconds. If that band starts to slide, as they often do, because we wear slip pants or because it's just a thin piece of elastic, just readjust. Don't worry about it. If the band starts to get too frustrating, just push it to the side and just do body weight. I promise you're still gonna feel it. On this, I want us to get low and bring it up, right? Step out, left and center, out of the squat, right and squat and center. You got 10 seconds. You're trying to get wide with the resistance and low with your hips in the squat, right? 3, 2, 1. We're gonna keep it right here, and we're gonna take it little taps, 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 right? Side to side. So sweat round, getting that heart rate up. You can make it a little more of a jump, or you can keep it a tap, slow tap, whatever is best for you. Be where you are today. Here we go, 40 seconds. Tap, tap. And if you want, you can reach those arms, just like our warm-up. So that's what it's gonna look like. We'll have a slower back to basics for 40, where we really focus on that form, reach it over if you want, and then something that gets our heart pumping. Sometimes it'll be a little higher impact, sometimes it'll be a little higher speed. All of it is scalable in a way that is good for you. If you wanna pick up that pace to here, you can. If you wanna take it even slower, you can. You're gonna feel those hips working, right? Working against the band. Sweat round with the band in 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, team, so here is what we've got here. We're gonna keep it here for one more round. We're gonna step it out. We're gonna do a little lift. We're gonna go 20 seconds on the right, 20 seconds on the left. We will follow that with little taps where we go side, back, right? In fact, let's go 20, 20, 20, 20. 20 strength, 20 sweat, ready. Here we go. You got 20, whoo. Little squat, little lift. We'll go all on one side, low to high. So you don't have to get super low on the squat, just enough to push out. And then as you're lifting, maybe you have a tighter band, it might just be here. If you can, get a little higher. 3, 2, 1. We got 20 seconds here. You're going side and back, tap and tap. It's quick ones. Pump those arms just like a little run, right? So we keep them working. You're gonna feel them both, I know. Ha, yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side right here, squat and lift. I know, a lot of those hips burning. Woo, right? Yes, you can. Little lift. And up. Yes. Keep it moving. Breathe. Boom. Get ready. Tap it out to the side. Side and back. Side and back. So push and pump those arms. This is your sweat round. Yes, you're feeling that burn in your legs. I know. We know it. We love it. We're gonna move that band in just a second. Can you get a little quicker? Can you get further out and further behind? 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. All right, one more round for lower body, and then I promise we'll switch it up. Slide that band above your knees. Here's what we got, team. We're gonna take it in a transverse squat. So you're moving, regular squat, but on the diagonal. You got 40 seconds. Here we go. So open it up. And here, often with that transverse, we turn those toes out. It's totally up to you. If the toes out works and that band stays in place, otherwise, just do regular squat. Turn your feet. Regular squat. If that feels too weird, you just go right back to that side step squat we did in the beginning. I promise this round is almost over. Then we'll switch gears to our upper body. But we got 10 more seconds, still getting low. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out, right? It just feels good to get that band a little higher. All right, now we got double step. You can do a shuffle like this, a shuffle low impact, or quick, whatever is best for you. Double step, fast or slow, or shuffle. Let's get it done. Step and step. Either way, we're picking up that heart rate, we're picking up that intensity. If you wanna do a shuffle here, if you don't feel comfortable with either of that, just keep it with the squat. Shuffle, 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 tap. Yes, heart rate. Whoo, breathe, tap. As long as you're moving laterally and you got that heart pumping and you got those hips working and glutes working, that's all that matters. Remember, if you showed up today, you are successful. We got 3, 2, 1, and relax. Shake it out. Let's take that off. Everybody catch your breath. So grab a quick sip of water. We're gonna get a little mobility in between just because we really overload those muscles. I know, I feel it too. So, once you get a little sip of water, let's take it right here. I want you to bring that heel up. You're gonna feel why that is cardio mobility. Just take it here. Don't worry about the clock. I just want you to get a little stretch out. Also opening up those shoulders and preparing our upper body for what's coming up. You keep it here. Heels up, stretch out the hips. All right, lighter band if you got it. I'm gonna go even a little bit lighter because one of my shoulders is really bothering me today. But you keep those heel taps. Watch me here. We're gonna stagger it with one foot. You're gonna do a row from here, right? We got this, then we're picking it up and we're gonna take it to some punches. That is our cardio. Then we go same thing other side, row from here and some punches. I'm gonna talk you through it. Go ahead and grab your lighter band or medium band. Might be a little trial and error. You might have to switch it out. But we're gonna stagger our feet, inside leg, outside arm. You're gonna pull it up right here. Here we go. You got 40 seconds. Now, if that doesn't feel like enough resistance, I want you to take that foot a little further away, but you're still pulling that elbow up just like your regular row. I like to put this arm back, out to the side, so I can have a nice flat back, right? Remember, we wanna be aware that we're not rounding in the back. We're here, we're hinged. Squeeze, pull that elbow up. If it's way too late, grab a heavier band, or you can grab a dumbbell if that's better for you. 10 seconds this side. Breathe. Core's engaged. Don't forget about those abs. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Shake it out. All right, grab that band. You're gonna put it right at those forearms. You're gonna keep it nice and tight. Punch, punch. If you wanna tap it out, you can. If you wanna keep the feet planted, either way. If you don't wanna punch, just reach, but we're gonna keep the back working with a little bit of intensity and cardio. Sweat round, here we go. Hup. I still want it controlled, so we're not flailing all over the place. Chest is open, shoulders are packed, punch, pull back. You're just keeping it nice and wide, which is gonna create that tension in your arms and shoulders, right? Also, you should feel that heart rate getting up. You wanna tap it out even more? You can, yes! 10 seconds to go. Breathe. Hup, hup. Ah, yes! 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out, roll those shoulders. There's that heart rate, right? So we're gonna stagger it other side. So remember that inside leg is stepping on the band, outside arm is pulling up, core is engaged. Go ahead and get set up with that. Remember, if you need more resistance, step it a little further away, less, bring it in. Core engaged, hinge it. 3, 2, 1, 40 seconds. Squeeze. And just like we would do with a dumbbell, I want you to think about all those talking points, right? Nice flat back, not rounding here. Eyes up, nice good hinge. Pulling your wrist, your hand towards that rib cage. Elbow in, you're squeezing the shoulder blade if you need that opposite hand out. And again, don't forget about that core. Zip it up right through here. 10 seconds. Strong in your back. Yes, you can. Ah. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoo. Shake it out. One more time with our jabs, right? So I want you to keep it here. We're just gonna tap it, tap it. I want you to try to punch a little further across and try to get that tap out if you weren't doing it before. Nice and tight with that punch. Core engaged, jabs, here we go. So if you wanna jump it, you can. And again, if that band rolls up or slips, don't even worry about it. That is part of the process. I promise it's gonna happen to me before this workout is over. What helps is to keep those arms out to create that tension. So whatever you gotta do, don't worry, it does not have to be perfect. We want our arms working against the tension. We wanna get our heart rates up for cardio. Woo, see, I told you. I knew if I said it, it was gonna happen, right? So just keep it tight, whatever you got. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out to the side, woo, right? All right, team, so we're gonna keep that band. 2 more things, upper body. Well, one thing, both sides. So nice and tight right through here, elbows up. You're gonna push out for triceps to one side. Here we go, core engaged, out and in. This is another one that will go 20 seconds and 20 seconds. 20 seconds strength, 20 seconds sweat. So push out, watch my elbows, they're both high, and then I'm extending through the triceps, right here, right here. 5 more seconds here, knees are soft, and then all we're adding is a little tap out, quick ones, tap. It's gonna burn, but you can do it. If at any point you need to take a body weight, you're here. This is what it looks like, elbow up. This one's holding nice and tight. This one, quick, tap, tap. Yes, you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burn. Doesn't matter which band you have on that one. You're feeling that burn in the triceps, right? And then also opposite one is nice and tight. Let's go 20 and 20 again. And then we're finishing off upper body. Let's take it here. Hold it here. Extend out slow and controlled. 20 seconds. Then we'll add that tap. Here we go. Push it out and in right through here. Elbows stay up and stable. Making sure we're not lifting in the shoulders. Pull everything in nice and tight. Extend out. Triceps, back of the arms, but everything in that upper body is working. Right, last one. Let's add that tap. Pick up your pace. Here we go. Push, push. I know you don't have to go full range of motion. This can be a little more of a pulse, right? For that burn. Keep it moving, keep it moving. Yes, you can. 3, 2, 1. Burn, team. Woo, grab some water. Yes, I know. I'm feeling it too. Woo. All right, team, to give our arms and our shoulders a rest, let's take it here. Big stretch, forward and back. Little cardio mobility. Whew. Big reach. You know, I often put this in as our active recovery. So we get a break from gripping, we get a break from the tension, and we build in that mobility that so many of us don't do. On this, I want you to think about getting your arms behind. It's not just here in front. Really open up this way, right? That's harder to do. Keep it moving forward and back. We got 3, 2, and 1. Meet me down on the mat. Here's what we got, team. We're gonna put the band right at our ankles. We're gonna get some core, but our resistance is gonna come from the ankles on this one. So join me here. We got here, we're coming into the plank. If you need to modify, you're gonna keep it here and tap out on your knees. Otherwise, we're gonna tap out and then we're gonna go to plank jack. I'm gonna give you options. So join me here, knees or toes. 3, 2, 1. Tap it out and in, out and in. So I want you to think about that good plank checklist, right? Elbows in line with the shoulders, with the wrist. Thumbs can be up or down, whatever feels better for your shoulders. And then tilt that pelvis. Remember, you wanna tilt the pelvis, hips to ribs. Everything is pulling in, little lift in the center, and then squeeze out in those hips. Yes, we're getting glutes and outer and inner thighs, but more importantly, we're adding that tension for our core. So resist the tension through the center. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch it back. All right, team, so we're here. You're on your elbows. If you want, you can just tap it back. You can keep it modified here, or you can go to a plank jack. It's gonna look like this. Don't worry about where that band is. And of course, make sure if you wanna modify standing, you just get a regular tap out or jack. Here we go, 40 seconds, out, in. Now, it's gonna feel like a lot of tension, a lot of impact if you're at that highest level. So feel free, if you want, take it low impact for a few, high impact for a few. Always an option. If you feel like you're losing form, stretch it back in the center. That's what we want, right? Keep it moving. Take it out and in. Yes. 10 seconds. Stay lifted in that core. I know, I feel it too. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Come up, little stretch of the hip flexors. Maybe mine are just sore today, but let's flip over on our back while we got that high heart rate. Move that band to your feet. You know I love this one. I want that tension out, and then we're going tension out and in. If you need to modify, you can take it from the ground. If you're able, push it out. Join me here. So start with just the lower bicycle. What I want you to think about, again, tilt that pelvis in. If you're arching that back, tilt the hips towards the ribs. Then you're pushing one out, but you're also pulling one in, right? So think about the pull in just as much. When you're ready, add that upper body, slow, breathe through it. Here to here, here to here. Yes, you can. All the way through. Again, think about the pull in just as much. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna switch out my band for one with a little more elasticity here. Whew. Maybe that's not the one. All right, team, all we are doing here is we're gonna speed that up. So pulse for 3, 2, 1. Pulse for 3, 2. Join me here. Here we go. As you pulse, think about pulsing in and pulsing up and pulsing out. I know it's too many things, but in with the knee, up with the upper, and out with that lower leg. Again, modification is you could take it to here, or you can take it to the bridge. Whatever is best for where you are today. I know those legs are getting it done. Right? Yes. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Not exactly getting the heart rate up, more getting that burn, right? Although my heart's pumping too. Yes! 3, 2, 1. Relax. Take that band up onto your feet, team. Woo! Yes, I know. Grab a sip of water. Look at this mess of bands. All right, so since that was legs and core, we're gonna take it back to upper body at the top. Not very many, team, but to stretch out those hip flexors and those arms here to here. So join me here. Right? Open it up, open it up. Warming up the arms with the upper body. Cardio mobility with that lower. Yes, you can. Whew, breathe. Huh. Yes. All right, team, so you keep moving. Watch me here. We've got one of our lighter or medium bands. You know it, you love it. We're gonna hold it at the top. We're gonna alternate that pull down here to here. Then we've got our cardio with here. So we're gonna keep it moving. Then we're gonna isolate some biceps, pulling up from here. Then we're gonna get some uppercuts. Let's get it done. Last push for upper body, right through here. Grab that band at the top, zip up that core. That tension really engages the core. So let's keep it moving. Pull down, 3, 2, 1. Alternating. Oh no, not yet. Just the pull down. So right up top, core engaged. You really want to activate the core as you pull, really get that zip up. and pull the elbow down by the side. So it looks like this. All the way in. At the top. We'll get those side abs in just a minute. And of course, we will get more of that sweat round, more of that cardio. After we get 5 more seconds, nice and strong. 3, 2, 1. Relax, shake it out. All right, team, so same motion. We're just adding here to here. If your shoulders are just not feeling it, you can just take it body weight, alternating. But let's get it done. Let's get that heart pumping. We've been on the mat, but now let's get it back out. 3, 2, 1, sweat round. Pull it down a knee. 2, yes. So we still want that tension. We still want that pull down. It's not just here, right? If you need it to be, you can take it here. But if you can, keep that tension. Keep the back and shoulders working. Yes. Whoo. But if you need a little breather, you can take it more cardio, right? Yes. So many options. Challenge yourself for you. You're only here for your workout. You're not competing with me or anybody else. This is your workout. Get it done for you. I know you want that challenge. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Whoo. All right, team. Let's finish out that upper body. All right, so you're gonna hold it down by your hip or all the way down. We're coming across our body, right? So we got 20. Then we're gonna switch it. We got 20. Then we got some uppercuts, just like this. Hold it at the top here. Hold it down here. Let's take it across your body, 20 seconds. Now you may have to go a little thicker or you may have to pull this back, but I'm going across my body, cross bicep curl. Shoulders are back, core is engaged. Remember, we're only going halfway. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out, flip it here. So this hand up top, this hand below. Here we go, 20 seconds. Not enough for me, right? So I'm putting it down. Too much. Split the difference. Sometimes finding that right amount of tension is trial and error, and that's okay. They're still working, right? Breathe across your body. Yes. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. All right, team. So loop it again around here. We got uppers, uppers. Here's the thing, that's gonna happen. So here's what I want you to do. Whoo, right? I want you to take it here and take it nice and wide and punch up in the air. Join me here. Punch, punch. So normally we go really across your body. I want you to keep that tension here, right? Yes, strong punch. Again, don't worry about it if it's here. I don't care, you can take it to here if you want. Whatever you got, we got strength and sweat. Keep it moving. You can pick up that pace. Either way, don't worry about what it looks like. I don't care, just move, move. Uppers, uppers. Yes, you're doing it. Finish it out. 3, 2, 1. Boom, shake it out. Quick sip of water. Ah, there's those biceps, right? Woo. I know, team. All right, take it right here. Stretch those thumbs to the back. To the back, open it up. Thumbs, big push. Again, not just to here, but to here, so you open it up. Watch me while we're doing this. So you take it here. Little taps. If you want more cardio, you can be here, but I really want to open up the chest and shoulders and biceps. We're going back to lower body. We're gonna move that band, whew, breathe, above our knees. We're gonna take it to a curtsy lunge and a little lift. Curtsy lunge, little lift. When we get to our sweat rounds, we're taking it here to here. We're gonna move it quickly. Again, don't worry about that that band rolling up. You can take it off if you don't wanna use it, if you get too frustrated with it. As long as you're moving, that's all that matters. Go ahead and slide it on. Above the knees, create that tension, core is engaged. We're crossing in a curtsy, step it back. Little lift in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Curtsy and lift. Get low, squeeze high, slow and controlled, and up. here. We're going a full 40 seconds, so really take your time. You can absolutely do this with no band. You can add some weights if you want. Squeeze, both legs are working, right? Hip, inner, outer here. Glutes, hamstrings here. Wrap that core. And breathe, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Give them a good shake, but we're gonna stay with that same leg forward. It looks like a regular lunge, tap, up, up. Small little movement, little bend in the front, little half lunge, little lift as you raise those arms to get the mobility. Let's get it done. Sweat round, 3, 2, 1. Hup. If you want to take it lower, you can if your band stays in place, or if you want to keep it just a lift, soft bend in that front knee. You're gonna feel that glute, I know. So here or here. Hup. Depends on what that band is gonna do. Again, I know it's gonna roll. You saw mine roll. Don't worry about it. Just keep it moving. Hup. Drive those arms up. Lift that leg. Squeeze in both glutes. For 5, 4, 3, 2, breathe. Yes, tap it out. Catch your breath. Same thing other side. Curtsy, glute raise. Doesn't feel fair because you really feel that butt, right? It's gonna still work. Curtsy, little lift. Then we go to here, whatever that is for you. Then everything else is down on the mat, team. We are so close. Core engaged, here we go. Curtsy, tap, lift. Curtsy. You can also just do one of these. If the curtsy feels like too much, just do the lift. Down. I know sometimes, feels like I give you a lot of options. That is the point, because there are so many ways to do one exercise. There are so many ways to accomplish what we're trying to do, which is just moving our bodies, overloading our muscles so we get stronger, so we adapt, so we get more mobile. You don't have to do it exactly like I do every time to achieve that goal. Last one. Shake it out. Whew. Right? Let's pick up that heart rate. Let's pick up that pace. Up, down, or down, up. Just like that. This is it, team. Then everything else on the mat. Let's get it done. For 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Hup. 40 seconds. Again, you can just do the leg or get it low. Hup. Breathe. I want controlled movement. Don't release in that back, especially as we're tired. Keep that core engaged. Take it up. Take it up. Yes, you can. Keep it moving. All the way through. 10 seconds to go. Watch that balance. I know. I feel it too. Hup. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Take it out. Grab a sip of water, team. Let's go to the mat. Let's finish it out right here. Whew. All right, our mobility is gonna be down on the mat. So go ahead and join me here. Before we jump in with that band, flex those feet up top. If you need to modify, you're gonna take it here to here. Otherwise, let's get those scissors. You know I love this to stretch out the hamstring, right? We're gonna start with this, then we'll add a little hip. So join me. Yes, this is cardio mobility, but let's get it moving. If you want, team, bring it in. Little stretch, bring it in. If that feels too weird, you can just get a little stretch here or a little stretch here. But if you want, keep that leg off the ground, pull it in. Gentle stretch. Yes, we got 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, grab one of your lighter bands. Here's what we got, team. Remember how we were taking it upper or lower body and core. Now we're gonna get upper body. So I want that band over, and you're gonna press it out as you do a pullover. So take it here, press it out. Start with this. If you're modifying, add the bridge. If you're not, add a tap. 1 toe tap or 2. You can also go here. So pull out and tap it down. Everything in and out. So that tension is really gonna create that core engagement, especially in the upper. Toe taps is gonna get the lower, right? Keep it moving. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. If you need to, roll to your side. So if you're keeping it with the bridge, you're just gonna keep it with the bridge right here. And you're just gonna go out and in, no band. Out and in. If you're with me, we're gonna take it here. You're gonna pull it down as you tap, tap, tap. Elbow comes down by the side and you can do a little roll. Here we go, 40 seconds. Tap. Hup. If you wanna lift the shoulders, you can do that too. If you wanna extend it out, little bicycle. Again, elbow comes down, elbow comes down. If that all feels like too much, again, just your bridge, here and up. We are so close, team. I know, we're feeling it. And breathe, yes. Woo. Keep it moving, ah, yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Band over those knees. Let's take it up. We are coming into that high plank. We're gonna tap it in. We're gonna rotate it out. Then when we add our sweat, we're of course gonna run it. Knees or toes, ready. Here we go. Tap and rotate. Tap. Slow and controlled. Don't worry about how far that knee gets in. It's obviously not gonna get in as far as you would with a mountain climber. If you're here, team, you can just tap it back. Rotate on the knee. There's your modification. Tap it back and rotate. Back and rotate. Tap. And here, almost done. In and out. Woo. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Yes, team. All right, team, this is it. Here's what we got. You're doing a mountain climber with or without that band. You're running it into that plank or take it to a standing if you need to modify, but this is it. Then we're stretching it out. Let's get it done. 40 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Run. Hup. So you try to find a rhythm where that band doesn't move too much. Normally I'm encouraging you to get as far in as you can with the knees. That's gonna happen, right? So keep it low and just run it, just enough to create that tension. Take your feet a little bit wider and that's gonna help with that, right? Keep it moving. If you need a little stretch break, take it back. We are so close to being done. 15 seconds. Hup, hup. Yes, you can, team. I know you've got it in you. You showed up here for a reason, so stay with me for these last 5, 4, 3, 2, breathe, stretch it back. Whoo, man, right? Slowly come over to a seated position. Take that band off. Take your knees out. Yes, team. Whoo, I know, I'm feeling it too. Whew, all the way through here. Let's stretch it over while we're opening up those hips. Of course, make sure you get some good stretching on your own. We're gonna keep it pretty short today, but just enough to stretch through the arms, the shoulders, the hips and glutes, right? Take it here. Lean over into it if you can. Don't forget to let me know in the comments what you thought. Whew, it's fun to add a little speed, a little cardio, a little sweat. If you can, turn into that pigeon. If that doesn't feel right for you, you can just be here or take it to a seated hip stretch. Fun to add a little bit more with that band. Again, it's why I remind you a million times, if it rolls up, it is not you. So many people are like, the band just doesn't work for me. No, that's just how it goes. It's 'cause you're working hard, right? Roll it to the other side. You're gonna need more hip stretching as you go, so come back to this maybe tomorrow or later today. Again, you can take it seated if that is better for you. Those hips worked hard, those shoulders worked hard, everything worked hard, your heart rate worked hard. Very carefully roll back onto your feet. Come up halfway, pedal. Whew. Releasing those shoulders. Slowly, slowly roll it up. Don't forget, leave me a comment, let me know what you thought. And of course, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. When you subscribe, that helps me keep making these workouts for you for free here on YouTube. Reach back behind, open up the shoulders. Oh, that one's really bothering me today. So I had to take it a little easy. Be where you are today, right? Listen to your body. Of course, make sure you check out all the links in the description below. Join us in the BodyFit Athletic Club. That is where you get help on your personal journey, live events, Q&As, the method nutrition guide, and so much more with me and with our BodyFit dietitian. Reach over. And of course, check out the other links. Get on the mailing list so you get your free monthly and weekly workout calendars with links, and you get the links early, and you get all your information for everything coming up for BodyFit by Amy. Let's rotate here with new challenges, new videos, all of that. Follow me on social at BodyFit by Amy. And if you're looking for any equipment, especially these mini bands, I got a link for you down below. Thank you so much for being here today. Let's get one big deep breath in. Hope you are leaving this workout feeling good, because you did an amazing job today, and I am so proud of you. Sorry, one more time. Big deep breath in and out. You did it. That was your mini band sweat workout. Great job, everybody.